Your healthcare professional has recommended the Mirage Quattro full face mask from ResMed. The Mirage Quattro offers effective treatment, even if you breathe through your mouth. And being the fourth-generation mask of its kind, the Mirage Quattro incorporates trusted features as well as new design to give you a better, good night's sleep. Here's what's new about the Mirage Quattro. Its new forehead support comes with 24 positions, offering a tailored fit to a wider range of people. Its improved cushion technology provides a better seal and added comfort. With fewer parts, your mask is unobtrusive and easier to handle, assemble, and disassemble. And its new built-in vent design means your Mirage Quattro is quieter than ever before, which means a more comfortable sleep for you and your partner. The Mirage Quattro full face mask is designed for quick and easy fitting. Simply follow these instructions. Firstly, make sure you're familiar with all of its parts. Before you go to bed, wash your face thoroughly. We also recommend you do not apply moisturizer where your Mirage Quattro will touch your face. Ingredients in some skincare products may react with the mask cushion and reduce the effectiveness of the seal. Now you're ready to put on your Mirage Quattro mask. Make sure the forehead support is fully extended, but be careful not to overextend. The pointers on the dial should be in the vertical position. Disconnect one of the lower headgear clips from the mask frame. Now put on the mask. Like this. Placing the cushion over your face, then pulling the headgear over your head. Not like this, as dragging creases the cushion and makes it difficult to get a good seal. Then reconnect the free clip. As a guide, the upper straps should pass across your forehead and the lower straps below your ears. The straps should feel comfortable. To adjust, unfasten the Velcro on the upper straps. Pull evenly as required, and then refasten. Do the same with the lower straps. Now adjust the forehead support. Turn the dial until you reach a position that gives you the best seal and comfort, or the position recommended by your healthcare professional. When the mask is in place, the pads on the forehead support should lightly touch your forehead, and the mask should not be touching your eyes. Now connect the main air tubing to the swivel on your mask and switch on the flow generator. Now lie down and roll your head from side to side to check you have a good seal. Make sure there are no gaps or air leaks around the eyes and mouth. If you are unable to get a good seal, try readjusting the dial or the headgear straps, but be careful not to over-tighten. Your Mirage Quattro should fit securely, but not tightly. If you need to get up during the night, there's no need to remove your mask. Simply pull off the swivel and get up. When you come back, simply reattach and continue your sleep. At the end of your sleep, detach the tubing, switch off your flow generator, and take off the mask by disconnecting one of the lower headgear clips, then lifting it up over your head. Now it's your turn. Pause the video here while you practice fitting, adjusting, and removing your Mirage Quattro. To clean your Mirage Quattro full face mask thoroughly, you will need to disassemble it. Here's a tip. Before you begin, note the position on the dial for when it's time to reassemble. Now begin disassembling the mask by detaching the swivel. You'll then need to detach the elbow assembly from the mask frame. Pivot the elbow away from the mask like this, rather than try to pull it off like this. Next, it's time to remove the headgear. You'll notice the side slots on the forehead support. These allow you to remove the upper straps without unfastening the Velcro and losing your settings. The clips on the lower headgear also mean you can detach them without losing your settings. This makes it easier to fit your mask the next time you use it. Next, using the protruding edge, remove the valve clip from the elbow. Now, peel away part of the valve and slide the tab out of the valve clip, like this. Be careful not to pull on the membrane. The valve is very important to your safety. It allows you to breathe fresh air if the airflow from your flow generator is impeded for any reason. Now disassemble the forehead support by turning the dial anti-clockwise until you feel you cannot unscrew any further. Then give it one more turn and remove the dial completely. Now squeeze the pole in the middle and gently pull it out of the grooves. Then remove the pads from the forehead support. Next, you need to remove the cushion clip and cushion from the mask frame. Squeeze the colored tabs and push the top of the cushion out of the frame. Now slowly but firmly pull away the rest of the cushion like this. Peel away the cushion to remove the clip. Here's a tip. Always place the cushion with the membrane facing up to preserve it. Lastly, remove the ports cap. Now it's your turn. Pause the video here while you practice disassembling your Mirage Quattro. You're now ready to clean your mask. Fill your sink with warm water and mild liquid soap or detergent. Follow the manufacturer's directions for quantity. Avoid using bleach or alcohol-based products, aromatic or scented oils, products that smell strongly of citrus. Immerse each mask part in the soapy water, gently rubbing to remove any residue. Be careful with the smaller parts. As a general rule, don't let mask parts soak for a prolonged period of time. Then rinse well with clean water. Allow all parts to air dry out of direct sunlight and heat. Before you put your mask back together, make sure all parts are clean and dry. Start by reassembling the parts of the elbow. Gently insert the valve back into the valve clip. Check that it is sitting well in the corners. Now, with the valve facing up, slide the membrane into the slot and push the clip into the elbow. Make sure both sides click. This may take some practice. Now attach the assembled elbow to the mask frame. Next, you need to fit the cushion clip into the mask cushion, starting with the grooved edge at the top and securing all around. Check that the cushion is not twisted or distorted. Now align the colored tabs to the mask frame and push them in, starting with the side tabs, then the bottom one. Make sure all 3 clips click into place. Press on the edges to secure all around. To assemble the forehead support, simply push the pads back in, then squeeze the pole in the middle. Align and slide into the groove. Now turn the dial clockwise until it sits flush against the frame. The pointers on the dial should be in the vertical position. Now you can set it at the position that gives you good comfort and seal. But be careful not to overextend. Now insert the ports cap. Next, slide the straps through the slots on the side of the forehead support and reattach the lower headgear clips. When it's time to use your Mirage Quattro again, reattach your swivel and it's ready to go. Now it's your turn. Pause the video here while you practice reassembling your Mirage Quattro. With proper cleaning and care, your Mirage Quattro should continue to provide you with optimum treatment and the highest level of comfort for you and your partner. For detailed information, please refer to the user guide packed with your Mirage Quattro. To learn more about ResMed products and accessories, visit our website or contact your healthcare professional.